Yo, what is good, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy Chad, bringing y'all another video, man. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about Jussie, Juicy Jesse, whatever y'all want to call him, Smollett. I don't know how you say this man's name, but he was an actor on the show Empire. And you know how last year he said that some white people rushed him, beat him up, yelled MAGA country, and they basically committed a hate crime on him. So now he's in court on trial for basically setting up this, supposed hate crime. And this is just my take on the whole situation. It's like, he said these people did this, these white people pushed him down, they beat him up, hate crime. This was during like the height of like kind of George Floyd, or I think maybe the end of 2019 or starting 2020. But like I said, all the race relations were all getting, it was a lot of pressure during those types of times. And then he said they yelled out MAGA country. Now, off rip, I have never seen where some MAGA supporters have beat people up and then yelled out, "This is MAGA country," because they're usually the ones being beat up or so because people just don't like MAGA, and basically that Trump has anything to do with it. So he's on trial. And he's on trial because they found out that he actually set this up, like falsifying a police report, because it turns out that these people weren't white and they weren't MAGA supporters. These folks were Nigerian, so they were African. So this is the furthest from white that I know of, African. And they were involved with Juicy Jesse setting this up as a fake hate crime. So all Jesse did was he hired these people to act like they were beating him up to make it look like this was race related. Now, why this man needs this much attention, I don't know. Maybe Empire wasn't making any money. Maybe he needed some more movie roles, some more TV show roles. I have no clue. But he said that they yelled out some homophobic slurs to him, beat him up, like I said, and yelled MAGA country. So he's on trial, and it's like God just brings everything to light. You feel me? And so he's on trial for this, and it comes out that, like I said, he hired these people, he paid them. After the incident, he has their text message of him texting them like, "Yo, what you did, there's nothing wrong with what you did, I got you, you guys didn't do nothing wrong, plan went according to plan." And then, what makes this even funnier, bruh, well, it's not, yeah, it's hilarious. They even have video of them rehearsing this kidnapping, alleged hate crime, MAGA country story. Like, there's a video of them rehearsing this. So it's like, not only was this a fabricated lie, but they're now rehearsing the hate crime. Now, for me, it's like, if racism is real, before anybody says, "Chad, racism is real." Yes, racism is real. But if racism is this apparent and going this berserk in the country, why do we have people coming up with fake hate crimes? If you're really being sought after because people are they're homophobic and they want to yell homophobic slurs, beat you up, and then yell MAGA country, if this that bad, why would you have to fake this scenario? Like, when real hate crimes happen, they should be taken seriously. But when you have people coming out here creating hate crimes that are not even hate crimes in the first place, they're just doing this for attention, it's like this downplays all the other hate crimes. Then you have to think of how like national, international this story was. When this happened to Jesse or just Juicy, whatever his name is, it was everywhere. Jussie Smollett been attacked by white people, beat him up, called him homophobic and racial slurs, and then yelled out MAGA country. So it made people who support Trump because of, MAGA look bad. It made the race relations between white and black look bad. And then it's coming out now, like, which has already been kind of out, but now in trial it's showing that they rehearsed this fake hate crime. Jesse paid them to do this fake hate crime. I think he even said that he's had a relationship with one of the men that did the hate crime, the Nigerian brothers, and then none of them are white. And so it's like we fueled this racial tension and this divide on a false premise. And so, like I've been telling people from my end, it's like, yo, people who commit hate crimes, they usually get punished, with a pretty hefty, jail or prison time. But I think, in all honesty, we should punish Jussie just like he committed a hate crime. He should be punished to the full extent of the crime the crime he falsified. If he wanted to falsify this hate crime, he needs to be punished like he actually did a hate crime, because there was no hate crime. We can't let this stuff happen. If he gets off or he's found not guilty, I don't really care what happens. I think he is guilty just based off the evidence. There was nobody white. There was no MAGA supporters. He paid the people to do this hate crime. They carried out the hate crime. They rehearsed the hate crime. And it was all Jussie Smollett's thing. And then he did all that, calling the police, using everybody, taxpayer resources, all that. It's like, yo, if you're this thirsty for attention, you need to find that attention in prison, because there's no reason for it. You made race relations between white and black worse. You wanted attention for who knows what. Like, if you want attention, just say, I'm not getting enough attention. I feel like, just come out and say, I'm not getting enough attention. I feel like Empire did me dirty. I think I need more money. They're downplaying me on my... It's like, yo, like, what's good with you, bruh? Like I said, he should be punished as though he committed a hate crime. So that way, this will encourage and have positive reinforcement for him not to do this again. Because if Jussie's not punished for this, then he'll probably do this again. He'll probably pay more people and do it. Well, at this point, I think he's pretty traumatized by like how this really flipped the script on him. And I'm glad this stuff is coming out, because it's like, yo, like, what else could have been falsified, or been fake that we've actually seen through the media? And the media has pushed this story like Jussie's just, he's going through it, and, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, in the beginning, this was pushed like race relations are just getting horrible. And then it comes out that he faked the whole thing. Like, stop being lame, bro. Like, stop being lame. Then I also see that Don Lemon helped Jussie out in the beginning, like warning him, like, yo, using his resources as a news anchor, like, yo, the police are about to start investigating you, trying to help him out this and that way. Now, we saw CNN with Chris Cuomo. They fired Chris Cuomo because he was helping and using his news resources for Andrew Cuomo. So now we see Don Lemon using his resources for Jussie. Now, for me, it's like, yo, that's basically the same thing as what Chris Cuomo did, helping out, using his resources, trying to hint off and stuff like that. And I think, Don Lemon should be fired from CNN too, if we just gonna be honest. Then we can stop hearing these wild and trash takes from CNN. You got rid of Chris Cuomo. It's crazy how the people during the pandemic who did all this corruption are the ones who are now being exposed for the corruption. Andrew Cuomo resigned, all those allegations. His brother trying to use his resources to help him, fired. Now Don Lemon, Jussie faking this hate crime, now being exposed that he really did fake it. He set it up himself. No one actually attacked him just off MAGA, white supremacy, homophobic, racial slurs. No one did that. So now he's being exposed. Then you have, Don Lemon's actually been found out to have helped him use some of his resources to tell him about the investigations and all that. So it's just like, I think he should be fired too. And that would just be a complete like Christmas miracle. CNN being squeezed out of all of their propaganda and agenda pushing narrative people. It's just like, just get them out of here. Like, it's just disgusting. Just get them out of here. I have nothing against these folks, but they push literally the wildest takes I've ever seen. I will compare CNN to the male version of The View, because their takes are horrible. Like, it's like nobody really uses their brain on any of these networks, especially The View. I just can't stand The View. Every time I watch The View, I shed a tear for like the stupidity I watch. But that's besides the point. But yeah, it's like, that's just my takes on the Jussie Smollett case. I feel like he's guilty. He should be punished like he did commit a hate crime, since he wanted to fake one so bad, because this just messed up relations between Americans, white, black, any other race. Had people out here thinking people are yelling MAGA country, racial and homophobic slurs, and beating people up. Whole time you rehearsed the plan that you had to try to get this attention. It's like this man was clout chasing. It didn't work out for the clout. He finna catch a guilty charge. But yeah, man, I don't really know anymore what to say. I just wanted to make this quick video just because I just be tired of the nonsense, if we're going to be honest. So, yeah, man, thank you guys for watching. Leave your comments down below if you have any. And as always, it's been your boy Chad, and I'm out. Peace.